Alright, what's good everybody? Gameday J here. Thank you guys for tuning in. You know what it is. Let's Watch series, Evolution Worlds, episode 34. Thank you guys for tuning in. I do appreciate it. I know I've been all over the place with my playlist lately. I have a bunch of playlists that I haven't even finished. I'm trying to get those done. I mean, like, I have Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. I have Trauma Team. I have Paper Mario 64. And I think those are the major ones that I have that I haven't really finished up. Everything else I finished, like Dead Space 2, I did Dead Space 3, I did New Super Mario World 1, or New Super Mario Bros. U, and New Super Luigi U. I did Pinkman 3, Donkey Kong Country, that was a good game, or Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze. Had a blast on that, so you guys might want to go check that out. I don't know, I have a bunch of little stuff on here that I think people kind of overlook. When I first did start doing this channel, I don't know why I'm talking about this right now. I think it's just to fill the video because there's 40 minutes here. I have to talk about either what's going on in the game or nonsense. So I'll just mix it up with a few different subjects. I hope you guys appreciate it. But, you know, this is my Let's Watch series, not Let's Play. I know a lot of people have Let's Play. I mean, 100 other million people are doing Let's Play videos. And I don't know, it's not too different, but I like calling it Let's Watch because I'm like, who's watching, who's playing? When you say Let's Play, nobody else is playing but the person watching. So I'm saying Let's Watch because obviously you guys are tuning in and you're watching. So it could be anything. This can go for regular podcast or, well, no, that'd be like hearing. So it wouldn't be podcast unless you have some live video stream. Anyways, you guys know where I'm getting at with that, right? So we're still stuck inside this maze. I have Pepper and Carcano as my my companions on this little dungeon. This shit gets kind of repetitive, man. I mean, it's fun when you're doing it, but like when you have to come back and watch a video, you're like, And I have 2 more videos. Like, I mean, I think I said this in the last video. I was like, yeah, I have a couple more videos already done. I just need to talk over them, and I'm kind of dreading doing that. I should have learned my lesson by now. Like, I get lazy with it, man. It's just like sometimes I don't feel like talking, but I actually want to play. So it's kind of a dilemma here, you know. Like, how many people are actually doing live commentary these days, and doing it from long videos like this? You know what I mean? I know people post a few videos here and there, but it's not consistent. Like, I'm consistent with mine. I'm just pointing that out. Like, when I do gameplay, I seem to always talk now these days. I'm always talking. I always have live commentary. Except now I'm doing post-com, but it's a pain in the ass. I mean, 40 minutes of sitting here, we're only 3 minutes in. What the fuck am I going to talk about for 40 minutes, honestly? I mean, I can blabber on and shit, but half the time I'd just rather be quiet. So at that point in time, if I'm playing the game in real time, I can just say whatever the fuck I want, and you guys have to take it. Because it won't matter if it has to do with the game where I'm just in and out of the game or whatever. I mean, it's cool to come back and watch the video, but I already know what happens, so it's kind of, you know, especially in this kind of game. It's an RPG game, so what's there to really tell? You just go around, you punch, you hit, you collect, you keep moving, you stroll on out, you dungeon crawling. That's all you're doing, right? So yeah, I had a bunch of videos. Kind of learned my lesson though. Like I said this before, like I kind of was all over the place when I first started doing my commentary, or even recording live gameplay, or doing playlists, full playlists of games. I was all over the place. I was like, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna start this, I'm gonna start that, and then like it just kept piling on, like to the point where a new game would come out, and I'd be like, okay, I'm gonna do this, and then I'm just gonna forget about what I was doing. I didn't forget about these other games. I just didn't feel eager to play them. You know what I mean? You don't feel eager to play something old when there's something new. But then again, I'm like, there's people that are actually out there watching this playlist, and then like I kind of disappoint them because I don't keep up with this, even though it's still there, and obviously I can come back and do shit to it like I do now. People are just like, whatever. They're like, whatever. He's not gonna finish it, and he's taking too long. I'm gonna go find someone else, and that's understandable, you know. That's understandable because I would probably go somewhere else too. But I try to be a diverse gameplay channel. You know what I mean? I don't like just having the same old all the time, just having shooters and all that. Um, Even fighters. Like, I don't have a lot of fighters on my channel, but I don't own a lot of fighting games. I like fighting games. I'm not the best at them. Just because I'm not good at a game doesn't deter me. Let's put it that way. I think a lot of people won't play or post certain games or whatever. They just do the norm. You know what I mean? I mean, I have a bunch of adventure games, I have horror games, I have whatever. Just look around on my channel, man. You might be surprised what you actually find around here. I still think my channel is underlooked. I mean, that's not anything to say this day and age. I think everybody thinks their channel is overlooked or underlooked, whatever you call it. I don't know. I just have a lot of stuff around here, and most of it's quality. Because, like, I won't say, like, in the beginning when I was recording, I didn't have HD PVR. You know what I mean? And in the beginning, I didn't know how to edit videos at all. Like, I didn't have any programs. I didn't know how to do anything. And then I found out this and that. And I think certain things look better. It's like, you do what you can at that point in time. You know, like, even right now, I'm still going to upgrade my computer. I'm going to upgrade my recorder, especially for PlayStation 4 or Xbox One. I want to be recording at the highest possible setting. I might get rid of my intro. You guys see my intro? I have like, man, come on, I have like 3,000 videos up here, man. I have like 3,000 videos up, and I probably say like about close to 2,000 of them have intros. You know, that's how, you know how much rendering that is. And even doing the commentary right now, all these videos that have commentary in them, I had to render in my commentary because I don't have the recorder that actually records your voice. And with the game, so if I didn't have to do that, let's say I had an Elgato. If I had an Elgato or whatever else is out there that right now I have an HD PVR. I was thinking about getting an HD PVR too, just because it was HDMI cable and all that stuff. Easier to switch out and hook up, especially with other systems, since I still play other games. I have my Wii U. I still play my old Wii for my Gamecube uses. I still have plans to play other games on that. The only thing that would be tight is if Nintendo actually came out with GameCube games for download on the Wii U. Since they're hurting so bad, you think they would do some pimp shit like that instead of just doing all this little handheld stuff, kind of catering to the handheld world. I think they should come out and do shit proper when it comes down to the GameCube. Since they took the GameCube feature out of the Wii U and they only left the Wii in there, which is still great. And it's pretty funny because like a lot of people are like, oh, I'm going to sell my Wii. I'm like, you know how much your Wii was worth when you sold that just to get a Wii U? You probably got like $50 or less out of that, or less. And you guys think you got a deal out of that. I'm like, damn, man, now you could have had two Wiis. See, I still have my old Wii. My old Wii sits in a different room. Like, other people use it, like for Netflix and stuff like that, or you know, whatever. You still have internet capabilities. And speaking of that, the regular Wii capabilities are going out. They're going out, and a lot of people don't know that. Oh, I just got a message. What was I trying to say? A lot of people don't know that the Nintendo Net Play for the original Wii is going out, and a DS. So if you own a DS and you play the Wii and you didn't know that the online services are going off, and when I say online service, I mean the Net Play. Like, you can still go on there and download games and stuff like that, and you can still go look on YouTube. You can use Netflix and Hulu and whatever else you use, the Internet Explorer or Internet Opera or whatever you call it, on the Wii. You can still use that if you need to get on there and do whatever. You just won't be able to play any online games. So like, that's why you see me posting Mario Kart. I says, what did I name it? Like Farewell Mario Kart Online or some shit like that for the Wii. Because obviously the new Mario Kart's coming out, and obviously the new Smash Brothers is coming out later on in the year. So you're gonna have to switch over, or you're just gonna be done with the game, or you're gonna be playing locally. And I don't know a lot of people that play locally. I just don't like that. I don't like when they do that for certain games. They make a lot of stuff local for local use, and it's like, at this day and age, it's like, okay, the original Nintendo people, like I consider myself original because like when I was younger, that's when it came out. Nintendo came out when I was young, and I was playing Nintendo when I was a kid. You know what I mean? Like Atari and Nintendo and handheld, like Tiger handhelds and shit like that. And you know, back in those days, I was playing this kind of shit, and you know, you had enough time to play single player games, and like it was always a hassle. Like you can't have company. You know, okay, let's think about this. When you're younger, you can't have company every day. You know. So the fact is, like, you get stuff online, you can chill online and play with the homies. So that was a big feature when that first came out. The first time they ever made anything online, which I don't know what the first game was or first system, probably was just a PC game. But the first shit that came out, you were online playing with somebody, you know, you felt epic, man. You're like, oh, I'm playing with other people. Like my ex-girlfriend, when I was playing, like I was playing the Xbox, what was it? Xbox? I was playing the Wii, and she wasn't a gamer. She wasn't a gamer, and she was like saying that I was lying when I told her I was playing with people online. I was like, yeah, I'm playing. Like when I was playing Mario Kart or something, I'm like, yeah, look, I'm playing with people on Mario Kart online. She's like, those aren't real people. Like, you know what I mean? So it was still kind of epic for her, or people like that don't know that you can play online. Some people are still in that little stone age where they don't know how to get online, or they don't communicate with other people on different games. And I mean, there's a cool world out there, there's a good community out there, and then there's a fucked up community. You know, people out there trolling. I think the trolling videos have gotten out of hand. It's made it even worse for people that actually want to get online and make some friends online. People are setting, what do you call it? I don't know what I'm gonna call it. Like they're setting trends for younger kids, and even people that don't think about doing this kind of shit. They just do it just because they're bored, and then you know, they don't think nothing of it, and it's really hurting the community. I think some of the stuff is out of hand, like, you know, like people impersonating people or companies and shit like that, and then they get in trouble, they get sued, and it's like, yeah, you're trying to be different, but you gotta be careful. You know what I mean?
I can't believe it.
Looks like my video went out of sync. I hate when it does that. Sometimes it like skips and it goes forward by itself, so I have to time it perfectly. So now I think I caught it up. It don't really matter. I'm not talking about anything that's going on in the video, so I hope you guys enjoy that while you listen to me rant. I feel like I should have a fucking radio show or something. Shit, what else do I want to say? Got 30 more minutes. Sad that the Wii is doing that and the DS is doing that. I don't own a DS, but there was a bunch of games that I did like when I first played it. One of my another ex-chick of mine got that for her birthday got it for Christmas back in the day, and I had bought her Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, the first one. I didn't know. This is the funny thing. I didn't know anything about these games, and I ended up loving the shit out of them. Like, I bought her Ace Attorney. I brought her Trauma Center, or Second Opinion, or whatever it was called. I can't remember what it was called. And then I bought her Cookie Mama. And these are the games I bought her for her system. And like, we didn't know if they were good or not. I just bought it. And it happened to be like we both loved all three of those games. I loved them all, and I still play them today. And they're still making them. It looks like they're still making all these games. That's funny about Phoenix Wright though, because they said that the original creator or whatever said that he wanted to stop after the third game. They kept going in the series, so I thought that was kind of weird. If something's golden, then you shouldn't fuck with it. You know, you shouldn't water it down. Let's say, or some random shit. I haven't played all the games. I only played the first three. Actually owned the first three on the WiiWare. That's how much I loved them. I got them on the WiiWare when they first came out. I was like, that's fucking instant download. Instant download.
Got it, Carcano.
Trauma Center or Trauma Team. I have Trauma Team and I have Trauma Center Second Opinion. I think that's the second game, if I'm correct. No, it might be the first game. I can't remember. Sorry, I'm not too good with that, but I will probably do a gameplay of that. I remember struggling in that game, so it might be something. Trauma Center, I had to actually start over on because of the Wii U transfer failure. It didn't take over any of my saves, so I had to restart and catch up. And you guys know how long people that actually play Trauma Center or Trauma Team, they know how long some of the other doctors' missions are. Like Dr. Kimishima or Dr. Cunningham, they have the longer missions. Like, they're like really investigating and they're doing actual work. Everybody else can be done in like 10 minutes. You can finish everybody else's little scene in 10 minutes. These fools, their shit takes like an hour or more. to finish. And I've actually had to break it. Actually had to break up three or more videos with these guys because like they were over an hour. Like I'm like, oh my god, you know. Especially if you're struggling in the game. I guess the news is saying that I got a little message and it said that there's a heart bleeding virus. Why did they say that? Heart bleeding. Bug virus responsible for the password problems that's going on. Password problems. I mean, there's so much shit going on in the world right now. Like they're trying to shut down the internet anyway. I mean, all the shit going on with Russia. I mean, there's just so much shit. Lately, I've been watching Netflix though, and I've been watching a lot of UFO stuff. I don't know if you guys are into that type of stuff. But yeah, I was watching UFO stuff, and it's like a lot of stuff I didn't hear about or know about. I'm into that stuff. I mean, it's freaky and eerie and all that, but I'll still watch it. And the funny thing is, I always watch it at night. It always seems to be like late at night, or if I'm like up in the morning or something. Like if I'm up late to like 1 or something, or a little bit later, I'll actually watch some of this shit. And it's like, you shouldn't be watching this shit. You're about to go to sleep. So, but I haven't even had any dreams. It's like I'm not scared, but I'm in awe. You know, like I'm just like, what the fuck? Like half this shit, like I guess there's some kind of UFO that was like so big. They said it was like the width of its arm, or the width of its wing was like almost as long as a fucking football field or something. And I'm like, the fuck, you know? We don't have anything that big in the air, do we? Shit, we barely have anything that big in the water. We got something that big in the air. Like, what the fuck? We got some kind of UFOs actually visiting us and doing weird shit. And you guys gotta look this shit up. But there's like a lot of shit where aircrafts and jets and shit have been basically I want to say shut down. It's like some kind of, it kind of reminds me of some EMP shit, like they're trying to fire, like we're trying to fire at these fucking things, whatever they are, just floating around, bright objects and shit hovering, not making any sounds, and you know, the rockets and shit are malfunctioning and not even able to work, and losing fucking radio transmission. Like this is shit I've been watching lately, and it's just like, what the fuck? And I watched like about 3 different things on there on Netflix. They had the thing about they had like 3 different shows, like something most top 10 UFO things. Go on Netflix and look it up, like top 10 most, you know, the best sightings or some shit like that, or whatever. People actually touching shit that's hovering and glowing, and then the government's denying it. It's just, I'm like, what the? I mean, you know how the government is though. They'll hide something if it caused pandemonium or chaos or something, then they'll hide it. I mean, that's what they do until they can understand it more or whatever. Then they'll hide it. But it's just like, I wonder what these guys have actually seen. It's like, it kind of makes me want to see something, like, but you never know what will happen, especially when there's people that were out there actually admitting. I mean, you know, actually admitting that they've been abducted. Like, it takes some balls to say that at this day and age, because if you say that, you know, people are going to look at you crazy, as always. They're going to be like, whoa. I don't know if people will look at you crazy, but they'll think twice about you in a certain way, like, unless you can prove some shit, you know what I mean? And that's pretty fucked up for people that actually have gotten, if they've actually gotten and they were legit and they got fucking abducted or whatever, it's like, it's hard to even believe it, because it's like, you really want some evidence, but then you see shit on TV and you're like, is this fucking fake? Or, you know, people adding shit in, there's a lot of fucking video editors out there, you know what I mean? I want to catch something myself, like me, just like, you know, go outside with a camera or something, or a video cam, and, you know, just happen to be walking by and see this shit. Especially most of the shit occurs at night, and there's only a few bold times where the shit happened in the daytime. It's kind of weird, you know what I mean? It's really kind of weird, and I don't know what I would do, but and then I was watching another show called Paranormal Witness. I don't know if you guys watch this shit. It was on, I don't know if it's on a regular show on TV or whatever. I'm assuming it probably is, but I've seen it on Netflix just recently too, and it only had like 6 or 7 episodes in it, but a few of them were like poltergeist type stuff, and actually it was pretty freaky the way they tell stuff in the show. And then it had some things where they were like UFOs, like you know, cops and shit seeing UFOs, people reporting shit hovering over their house, not making any noises, just fucking bright. And the cops are being called to go check it out, and they're not checking it out because they think it's just kind of hoax, you know. And then you know, like the cop actually goes out there and they see the shit, and it's just like, wow. It's like the cop can't believe his eyes, and he won't talk to his friends at the base on record, so he calls them off the comm. Like, they don't call them on the walkie-talkies or whatever. They call them on their personal cell phones because they want to tell them what they're seeing, because they don't want to sound crazy, because you know everything they say gets recorded. So yeah, you don't do that shit. And I don't know, like a lot of freaky stuff. It's like, these are some really good shows. Like, I don't know why. Like, I just feel like I need to watch something different. You know, you get kind of stuck watching the same stuff over and over, and it's just like, you know, I watch some serious stuff. Like, I'll watch like some documentaries. I'll watch, you know, Special Victims Unit. I don't know. I'm just saying some random stuff, and I still watch my anime. Still watch my regular cartoons too. I still like this shit, man. I don't really care what nobody says. I don't care if people see me watching this stuff. I like it. It's funny. Some stuff's funny. You just need to laugh sometimes, and usually the shit does the trick. I mean, American Dad and Archer. Those are my shows. Like American Dad, Archer. Family Guy is okay every now and then, but it fell off hard. Even American Dad's kind of fallen off sometimes. It falls off sometimes. Like, it seems like they have slow weeks. Like, stuff's not funny as it used to be, or I don't know. What else would I watch? I love Archer though, man. A lot of people don't watch Archer that I know. I only know like 1 or 2 people that actually watch Archer. And I try to get people into watching it, and they don't listen. And then it'd be like one of those things where it gets really popular, and then these fools try to tell you about it. I'm like, well, I told you to watch it back then. You just didn't listen. So I don't want to hear your mouth. Archer's dope. Bob's Burger, same fool in there. So Bob's Burgers is okay. I'm not gonna say it's the best show. Like, in the beginning, it was pretty funny, especially Louise, the younger sister. I think she kind of makes the show when she's being more aggressive. Although the brothers, Tina and them, they're cool too, but it's just like Louise, man. Bob's funny too. Yeah, my video's getting skipped out again. Come on. I guess I just have to pay attention to how much the timer. See, right now it's like 3 or 4 or 5 seconds. Now it's like 5 seconds messed up. Like, it seems like the longer the video is, the harder it is for it to process it. I don't know. I'm rewatching the video on VLC. That's what I do. I rewatch and I hit the record button at the same time. That's what I have to do until I get an actual recorder that does everything at once. Even so, even if I didn't record audio in live person, then I would have to come back and watch it and do it this way anyway. I don't have an official mic. That's probably why I sound farther in certain videos, because like I have to use my webcam mic. I actually have another mic, but I don't like how it sounds. It's actually a regular mic that, you know, it's not a USB one though. That's the thing. I didn't buy a USB one. It kind of was like a test one to see how the stuff would go. I do have a regular one that stretches out pretty far. I don't know why I don't use it now. Like, maybe it was just some kind of wrong settings I had or something. But it actually makes me sound louder and more clear. Like, right now I'm using just the webcam, the mic that's in the webcam, so it is what it is. Hold on, this video is way farther. Let's see, it's like 2:57 on the screen, but the recorder says it's 24:09, so I have to catch up. See what I'm talking about? I hate that. Gotta play catch up real quick. Hold on, let me time this shit properly. You guys won't notice though, you know. Oh man, I messed up because I moved the cursor.
Here goes nothing.
Okay, I think I caught up. No, wait, might be too fast. it's too fast, so I had to pause it real quick. Not like you guys would notice. Seriously, you wouldn't notice because unless I was recording. There's videos in the past that I've recorded where I was talking and then the video was out of sync because it was like a malfunction. I want to say it's just some kind of malfunction with the recorder. Like, I don't know. You'll hear me talking over some part that's not even going on, or something happened later on in the game. So yeah, funny shows, man. Bunch of anime. I'm waiting for a new Sailor Moon to come out. That's right, I said it. New Sailor Moon. Shit should have been out. What else? There's Mushi Shi or some shit like that. Some kind of fucking crazy spirits or something. Like, it's a show that I used to watch. I watched it on Netflix. Like, it's kind of like when I first got Netflix, it was on there, and I was like, oh, this is awesome. I love this show. Something Mushi Moo or Mushi something. Mushi. Mushi. Some kind of like spirits that only certain people can see, and I don't know. It's a good show. It's coming out. What else is there? I'm gonna talk about some anime since I have still like fucking 15 minutes left. I was watching Kill la Kill. I don't know if you guys watched that. I love the animation in there, but I haven't watched that for like a month now. Honestly, I will say that. Kill la Kill, the creator, I don't know, I can't remember the name of the group that made it, but they made Gurren Lagann, or Lagann, whatever you call it. One of my other favorite shows to watch. What else is there, Gameday? I'm trying to think. It's like you have like so many things you watch, but you just can't think what. Like, I'm on a spot right now. Like, I'm on spotlight. Like, I'm trying to think, especially newer shows. I was watching Flowers of Evil when that came out. I hope they come out with the second season. Definitely a good show. Definitely intense and some real life situations in there. And a lot of people don't like the show due to the animation in there. And I'm like, oh my god, like, people are so cranky and so crazy when it comes down to certain shit. And it's like, I understand that it doesn't look anything like the manga, but who gives a fuck, man? It's just like, it's still a good show overall. People just don't. They complain about the weirdest stuff. It's like, so okay, even if you didn't like the animation, what did you think about the story? You cannot deny the intensity of that story, you know. And I suggest you go watch Flowers of Evil. And if anybody's watching this and you watch Flowers of Evil, it's a short series, so go watch it. Let me know what you think about it. I will be happy to converse with you. What else is there? Obviously, there was Attack on Titan. That was pretty dope. Waiting for the second season on that to pop out. Heard they were remaking that. A homie told me they were remaking that in HD, or I don't know what they were doing, but they were going to fix some things in the show, which I didn't really notice anything that was too bad in the show. I think they're just going to go. He said something about they were going to stick to the main parts, and they're going to cut out some of the dumb shit, the downtime in the show. I don't know, kind of like a Dragon Ball Kai shit, you know. I hope they don't, though. Like, I don't like Kai like that. I mean, I like that they cut out fillers and stuff, but some of the shit they take out is like all their own. They decide, you know what I mean? Obviously, they decide what's important and not. And there's like some things that you need to see, I think, but I haven't even watched all of Kai, so I won't judge that like that. But I'm just giving an example. That's probably what they're gonna do. Attack on Titan. Sword Art Online. A lot of people know about this. Sword Art Online. They're going to be putting Sword Art Online Part 2. I think this has to do with female characters now. Awesome. I seen something about them sniping. There's a bunch of stuff that I have saved. I just don't remember. I can't remember right now unless I turn on my... Well, I can actually look some shit up right now, but I don't want to be clicking around all day while I'm talking on here. Come on here. Still waiting for the newer Berserk arc. Berserk. Anybody watch Berserk back in the day? I didn't watch it back in the day. I didn't know. I think I heard about it. I just didn't really. I didn't look into it. You know, like it's one of those shows. Like, oh, I hear Berserk a lot, but I never looked into it. And then when I finally looked into Berserk, I was like, oh my fuck, man, this is so fucking tight. Like people are missing out. You guys are missing out. You ain't watching it. You missing out. And then they came out with the golden arcs, man. Oh, those are so dope. Those are so dope. A lot of people didn't like the animation on that either. So once again, people are going to complain and be stupid. I mean, I'm not knocking you, but I'm just like, people pick the weirdest stuff to get mad about. Just waiting for the. I guess they didn't. What they didn't do? They didn't. They didn't finish writing the show or something like that. But I think they're gonna make a movie instead of making an anime, like a series out of it. They're just gonna make a movie to show what happens that coincides with the manga. You know, I think that's what they're gonna do. At least that's what I think I heard, or somebody told me that. I think. Tired of thinking. Shit, Black Lagoon came on. Tsunami. Gotta love that. Blue Exorcist. I didn't really watch. I haven't really been watching either of these, and it's kind of a shame because I actually wanted to watch them. I don't know why. I'm always busy around the time they come on, or I just can't make the time for it. That's why I missed the old Tsunami. They used to play shit twice. Like they used to play a lot of the shows twice. If you missed it once, you can watch it later on. Like if I did, I would definitely just record it or something, but I don't even have a recorder in here. Like I used to have an old school, I mean obviously old school, a VCR is kind of old school, but you just record the shit every fucking weekend because I was never home. I'd be like, I tell somebody in my house, like, yeah, please record this, or I set the timer. I'd rather somebody else push it just in case the timer fucked up, but you know, watching these shows. I want to watch Blue Exorcist, Blue Lagoon, Black Lagoon. It's kind of funny, they both have colors in the name, huh? Black and blue. Blue Exorcist, Black Lagoon. Black Lagoon looked pretty epic just because of the way the female, I don't even know her name, like she's kind of gun trigger happy, and the other guy is just, he was supposed to be some kind of fucking hostage, and he ends up joining the team. It looked pretty epic, just the way they go about it, more of an adult show, I guess. They needed some more stuff like that on Tsunami. And then Blue Exorcist is kind of some high school kid shit. And I won't say, when I seen the previews, they looked like they were doing some epic shit in there, like, you know, some epic fights, and you definitely need that for that kind of crowd. I wish they did have more serious shows on there. Like, it seems like a lot of kids don't watch it though. I can see a lot of kids just turning it off. So whatever's gonna help Tsunami, go ahead and put the shit on there. But you know, not shit. It was funny because I was watching when I was watching Sword Art Online, I was watching Teen Titans. New Teen Titans is okay, but I don't know why I'm getting into that. It's pretty funny. I know, and I know somebody that doesn't like it. They're like, "Oh, I don't like this. What is this crap?" I'm like, "What? It's pretty funny, man. Like actually humorous." And they're still doing their regular attacks and stuff like that. But maybe not as epic as they would in the original series. But I mean, the same thing goes with Ninja Turtles. Speaking of Ninja Turtles movie. Have anybody seen the trailer on that? I didn't really care for the Turtles so far. Like they just look out. I mean, they're mutants anyway, so they're not gonna look. I don't know what I thought they would look like. It's just maybe they're too tall or something. Maybe that's what I think. Yeah, I'm all over the place right now. Like I'm just talking about random shit right now. I have no. The shit's not written down. You know what I mean? I'm just ranting, I guess. Ninja Turtle cartoon. I watched that a few times. That was okay. Or the newer one, the Nickelodeon one. Sounds like they kept the same Nickelodeon guy's voice for Michelangelo. I don't know about the rest of the Turtles, but it sounded like the same dude that was doing that does the voice for Beast Boy and does the voice for Michelangelo. Sounds like he was the same dude in the Turtle movie. I don't know if that's true or not, but I gotta look it up.
Just stick with me.
But I was talking about some anime though. What the fuck was I talking about? And I kind of got off topic. I was talking about Tsunami stuff, right? Still love the classics, man. Still big. You know what I want to see that I never seen all the way? Beast Wars, when they went back into space or something and they were fighting on their home turf or whatever. Remember Beast Wars? Something when they went back to, I don't know what the second one was called, but I never seen the whole thing. or everybody was looking different when they went back. A few different people got lost, or maybe they died. I don't remember. I seen the end of Beast Wars. I actually own the Beast Wars series, so it's all good. Like I said, it's always good to see Sailor Moon coming back on. See what they do. I think they're just going to reboot that, or maybe HD it, or something. Or I don't know if it's a new story or whatever, or same story, just a few different things happening. Hey, I'm going way back, right? Because I used to watch Reboot. Gotta love Rurouni Kenshin. Gotta love. I'm just gonna start saying shit you gotta love. Rurouni Kenshin, Roland Warriors, Outlaw Star. Hold on, the video's fucking up again. Video is fucking up. Yep, hold on. 36, 35. I'm trying to time it real quick so I can end the video properly. I don't want to be. Wait. Yeah, wait. Is it right? No, it's still fucked up. Wow, and it's still fucking up. The recorder says it's at... I'm tired of saying this. Just know if I pause real quick, it's because of this stupid ass recorder. So please excuse the recorder. I think I caught it up. Either way, we're almost done. We got like about 4 more minutes or 6 more minutes. Shit. What was I trying to say? Oh, Outlaw Star. You know, these are the shows, man. Trigun, Cowboy Bebop, all this stuff they played. This the most epic shit. Inuyasha. I used to watch Inuyasha every fucking week. Twice when it came on. I supported it that much. I watched the same episode twice a day. Oh my god, So Inuyasha is always going to be really dope. Yu Yu Hakusho, like one of my favorite. If you can't tell by my fucking channel, Yu Yu Hakusho has always been one of my favorite. There's a bunch of shit that came on back then. I mean, like, I used to watch Gundam Wing, Endless Watts, Trying to think what else came on that I used to watch. I like when they made. No, let me think. I'm trying to think without looking it up. I don't know. Maybe it'll come back to me. When they had Thundercats. The new Thundercats is cool. I don't know. I wasn't never a big fan of the old Thundercats. I would watch it, but it wasn't like the most. I mean, it was epic for what they did. Just like He-Man. When they power up and shit, it's so epic. Same thing with Power Rangers. Speaking of powering up. Power Rangers, Beetleborgs, VR Troopers. I'm trying to think. All that shit, man. All these little lineups right here. Then you like when I come home from school. I know this is random, but come home from school, I would watch Tiny Toon Adventures. I didn't really care for Animaniacs. Did I watch Batman, the animated series? And I don't know what else I would watch, but I would watch all this stuff if I was home. I would watch all that shit on that channel, like Freakazoid. Even though I didn't really care for those, like I definitely watch Tiny Toon Adventures, and I definitely watch Batman, the animated series, and then I watch Rugrats, Doug. Rugrats. Hold on, I want to say shit in order. I just don't remember. Rugrats, Doug, Rocko's Modern Life. All that lineup right there, that whole Dougie lineup. All the way until Carissa Explained It All came on. All the way until Legend of the Temple, Hidden Temple came on. All the way till Are You Afraid of the Dark came on. And I think about around then, at that point in time, I end up watching, it'd be Are You Afraid of the Dark? And then I'll go to Nickelodeon. And then I'll go to Nick at Night channel and I watch like Lucy, Bewitched. Shit, man. I don't know what I watch. It's like Lucy. Because I love Lucy. Bewitched is okay. I Dream of Jeannie, I watch. I think I watched that. That was like the last show. No, Lucy was like the last show I watched, and then I'll go to sleep. And I still didn't get enough sleep. I'd probably have like 4 or 5 hours of sleep if I stayed up that long. and you know, your parents get pissed at you back in the day. I know I'm just rambling, man, but anyways, we're about done with this video. I think we have like a minute left. I don't even know what I'm doing in this game. I see me jumping on this conveyor belt. What am I trying to do? There's something. Maybe there's something hit. Yeah, there was something hidden in the raw. I wasn't being stupid on purpose. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see what I have to talk about next video, but yeah, watching these little late night shows and Welcome Back Carter, and I mean, I wasn't a fan of a lot of shows. Like I like them, I watched them. I just can't remember what else. There's some other stuff I watched. I might not be talking about this next video, but I thought I'd just bring it up since it was a long video and I didn't really have too much to talk about. Shit, man. I don't know. I guess I'll save whatever I'm going to save to the next video, like I said, because it's about done. About 20 seconds left. So I'll go ahead and just thank you guys for tuning in. And hope you guys stay tuned for the next ones. And later on, the videos after the next 2 videos will be live commentary. So I might not be as talkative. But anyways, thanks for staying tuned. Game Day out. Peace.